So if you've ever had a friend or loved one in hospital, it can be hard to know how best to support them or to figure out what they need to stay as comfortable as possible. But one of our next guests knows firsthand what it's like to be a patient. Jeff Church has had cancer twice, and after 2 stays in hospital, Jeff and his friend Ken have now created a comfort kit, and it includes brilliant things like a soft blanket that doesn't get tangled in an IV, a water bottle that you can sip from while you lie down, among other things. Jeff Church and Ken Fothergill join us in studio with more, including some comfort kits. I can't wait to get into it. Jeff and Ken, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff, let's start with you. You've had cancer twice, and those experiences and the needs that arose out of that are what caused you to create these kits. Can you share us a bit about your own personal journey that led to this?
Sure. So the journey roughly started 9 years ago when I was 38. I was told I had colon cancer and I would have to have surgery. So I didn't really know what to expect. I went to the hospital, and after surgery, it was a struggle, to say the least, for many reasons. I remember I just brought the things that normally I would, wear, like slippers that were too heavy, too hard to get around. They'd fall off when I was trying to get into the hospital or in the bed. Even trying to have a drink in the bed with the soft, flimsy styrofoam cups. It would spill all over you because you can't sit up.
Or the lids pop off.
Yeah, exactly, things like that. And then hospitals are also really noisy places. So I had a roommate that was extremely loud. They also can't control the lights. They're turned on all the time because you share spaces with 2 or 4 people. So those were things that I remember being challenging or humbling, to say the least. And so after I was in remission for 3 years, and then unfortunately cancer came back in my small bowel. So I found out I had to do the exact same surgery. And when I heard that, I was like, oh. And people know me, I like to tweak things and make things better. So I'm like, how can I make this experience easier on me? So that's when I started thinking, like, I need to get slippers that won't fall off, or lighter, I can move around. I need to find a water bottle that I can lay in bed and drink, because when you're in the hospital, medication dries your mouth out a lot,
yes,
so you're drinking nonstop. Then also, I wanted to control the noise, so earplugs and eye mask to the lights.
Yeah.
So those were some of the things that I improved on. And then while in hospital, a friend came by with a new blanket, and I thought, this is so amazing, because everything in a hospital, it's great, but it's been used 1,000 times.
Yes,
and it's really worn out. So this blanket was new and my own. And I was so happy with that. And then a family member sent flowers, and those flowers were beautiful. Loved them, but unfortunately there was nowhere to put them, and they died within 3 days.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that was great, but it didn't really change anything.
Yeah, and people bring things like flowers, Ken, because they don't know what else to do and they want to be supportive. I want to make sure we jump to these because I think this is brilliant what you guys have put together. They're amazing. They're amazing products like this blanket with the snaps, which I think is genius, and this works with an IV pool.
Correct.
Because as nice as it is to have your own blanket, it falls off.
Yeah. Correct.
Right? And, a notebook with a hard back so that people can write if they don't have a table.
Yeah.
How great is somebody who is a friend and wants to be supportive to be able to bring stuff people will actually use?
Yeah, it's huge, because that's helpless is the word that comes to life, to mind when you're, the friend or family member. And so being able to have this option to bring them and not to have to take the guesswork out of it for people, like it's huge, because that's, the question that myself and my friends asked when, like, what should we get Jeff? And now we have put something together for it.
And this is being sold at hospitals throughout the GTA, and I know that people have given you an amazing response, and I'm not surprised to hear it. I'm so excited about this. I think it's a really great kit. Thank you, gentlemen, both for coming on and for sharing your story and this amazing idea with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.